guys, it's Dave from the Kodo, and I'm here in my test world and looking at a mining turtle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over some basics of writing a program for a turtle in hopes of kind of explaining a little bit and helping you understand what's going on with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over a program to make a branch mine. Basically, if you're branch mining, you dig out like this and you make your way down. Some people go 3 high. We're going to go with the 3 high one because it gives a little bit more room, less claustrophobic. So first thing we need to do is we need to have a mining turtle, preferably created with a diamond pickaxe so that it can mine diamonds as well as obsidian. We're going to go into this turtle, spell label right, and we're going to set his name to miner. So label set miner. What this is going to do is it's going to allow for the turtle to remember programs that were written inside of it as well as its fuel level, which if we hit refuel, it'll tell us that we do have fuel in there. Fuel can be used in the sense of coal or lava, or if you have a charging station, electricity, essentially. So, and what we're going to do is we're going to open up a program. We're going to create a program called branch. We're going to do edit branch, and what this is going to do is it's going to open up a blank slate program called branch and allow us to type inside of there. So now there's a bunch of programs that are already built into the ComputerCraft mod that the turtle can understand and perform. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by telling the turtle to dig forward one. Turtle.dig. Now what this is going to do is he's going to dig the spot in front of him. So that's not only the only thing we want him to do, but we want him to then dig the spot above him as well. So turtle.dig up. Once he has completed that, we want him to dig the spot below him. So now we've created the main part of the tunnel, but we want him to move forward so that he will continue on in his journey of creating this branch mine. So turtle.forward. Hitting control, you'll be able to save. Hit control again and then exit, and we're going to call the program branch. As you can see, he dug out the spot that was there, and then he moved forward into this next block. If I run it again, there we go. Now we're starting to see this branch happening. One way of speeding, or obviously speeding this up so you don't have to keep calling this, is creating a loop. So we're going to go back into here. We're going to set a variable called length equal to 5. And then we're going to use a for loop. So how this is going to work is this is the syntax you're going to want to use. You're going to type out for I equals I being a new integer. Go to the length, increment by 1, and do everything below this. So we're just going to space this out so it makes a little bit more sense, and I'll explain how this all works. So basically what's happening here is it's going to do everything inside of the for and end right here. It's going to start at 1. It's going to go to a length of whatever length is set to, which is 5. It's going to increment by 1 each time. So it'll start at 1, it'll do this, then it'll go to 2, then it'll do this, and it'll go until it equals 5. So we're going to save that. We're going to exit out of that, and we're going to call branch again. And as you can see, the turtle starts moving forward, and he's digging out my tunnel. He's doing all the work for me, so I don't have to. Now he'll only go to a distance of what I have length set for. Now, in the case of we want to make some error checking to make sure that there is something to actually dig so that he's not wasting his time, there is a built-in program called detect, and what this will do is it returns true or false. So you have detect, which will detect right in front of the turtle, detect up, which will detect above it, detect down, which will detect below it. I'm going to alter the branch, type it on the wrong screen here, the branch program to show these, and then I'll come back. Alright, so what I did was I added in these detections here. So if the turtle dot detect, oops, and I'm missing a do here. And it's not do, it's then. So that's my mistake. So basically what it is going to do is he's going to say, if the turtle detects something in front of him, then dig in front of him. If he detects something above him, dig up. If he detects something below him, dig down, and then move forward. It won't look any different when you run branch, but it'll save him a little bit of time and make him a little bit more efficient. So he won't actually mine out anything that's not there or attempt to mine out something that's not there. He'll just continue on in his fashion. Next thing I want to show you how to do is how to bring in a variable. So instead of having to go into branch to change the length, I'm going to show you how to run it so that in the instance where you would just go branch, which I can't spell, and 10, and he'll go 10. So I'm going to show you how to do that in just a second. Alright, so now what we're going to look at is adding in the ability to input the length that you want. Basically what I did is I did local targs equals, and this is squirrely ... squirrely, and this will create an array that'll bring in whatever the input is after you type branch. For our purposes, it's only going to be 1, so it's not a big deal. So then what I say is if it comes in and it's 0, I'll put please input a length. If it's not 0, then set length equal to that the first one that comes in. So now, when I go through the for loop, I do for I equals 1 to the length, which is being set by what I call, and I do everything that I was normally doing. So let's look at that. Branch, wow, 10, and my little guy is going to go for 10, and continue on. Hopefully you found this useful and you did learn a little bit about the turtles. Obviously, more complex versions of this program can be created. I'm going to work on one where you'll see that I'm placing these every so often. So I'm going to make one that places torches for me as it's going. But now I have this start to a branch mine, and I didn't have to do anything, and I can just start digging away down this way. Or vice versa. I can take a couple of these guys running that program and set them up and have them going that way and get them ready to continue from there. And then all I have to do is come down here and look. So I don't have to do anything. So hopefully this was helpful for you. Give me a thumbs up. If you guys want to see some more tutorials, let me know. And I'll get some up there. If there's specific tutorials that you want to see or you want a little bit of help with some of the programming, let me know in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. But like always, I am Dave from the Kodo. Good luck and have fun.